Hello everyone, welcome back. And if you're new to Pigments of Life, thanks for being here. My name is Adelina and I do DIY videos, painting tutorials, and just everyday life adventures. Today what I'm going to be showing you is how to make a Christmas wreath, and it's a nativity scene. So I'm going to show you all the materials I used to make this project. You're going to need a 14-inch wired wreath. You're also going to need some of their wooden craft stars, and I just painted them white. You just need a package of those. You're not going to use them all, but. And then I also bought one of their stars in the Christmas section. It looks kind of like a nativity star, or, you know, like the bright star seen on the night that Jesus was born. I guess they call it a nativity star, or I don't. It kind of like slipped my mind right now, but you know what I mean. And then you're also going to need some wire cutters, scissors, a rotary cutter, a 12-inch ruler, and you're going to need some pipe cleaners, some blue pipe cleaners, and some light brown ones. You're going to need, if you're buying it from the dollar store, you're going to need 5 of the 6-inch mesh rolls. And if you're buying it from the craft store, you're probably going to need only maybe like 4 of them. But unfortunately, my craft store did not have any light brown mesh in the 6-inch, so I bought the 12-inch and I just cut it in half and I used it like that. And then you're also going to need 5 mesh rolls, not of the white, but of the blue. So you're going to need 5 blue mesh rolls. And the reason why I'm showing you this, the white one, is only because so you know what it looks like. But I used all 5 of my blue ones, and I don't have any to show you, but it looks like this. It's just blue. And I used 5 of them. Okay. Okay, and let's see. And then you're also going to need a nativity scene. Now, I bought this nativity scene at Walmart, and it was under $5, and it's really pretty. And it's perfect because it has little slits on the side to where you can put your pipe cleaners to attach it to the wreath. As you see, I already attached my pipe cleaners on both sides. And I also attached some extra craft moss on here so you wouldn't see the pipe cleaners from the front. So if you have some of that craft moss handy, just go ahead and glue it on the front, and then you won't be able to see the pipe cleaners. And you're also going to need a glue gun with some glue sticks, of course. Okay, so go ahead and cut this off. I'm kind of going to go ahead and show you how to get started. So what you're going to do is, now mind you, pretend like you have your 6-inch mesh. Like I said, I couldn't find any light brown mesh anywhere in the 6 inches, so I did have to get 12 inches, and then what I did was I measured it with my ruler, and I just cut it down the middle, which was right here, because I measured it beforehand. So I went ahead and just cut it down the middle to make it 6 inches, like that. And then after you have your 6-inch mesh, what you're going to want to do is you're going to cut 8 inches. So my 8 inches is right there. So now I'm going to cut 8 inches. And then you're just going to go ahead and cut 3 of these, because you're going to roll up bundles of 3. And it doesn't have to be perfectly 8 inches, but as close as you can. Okay. going to go ahead and cut 3 more just to show you. So I'm cutting 8 inches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you're going to take each, oh, and you're also going to take your pipe cleaners and you're going to cut them in half. So you're not even going to use, this is, I bought a 25 pack, and you're not going to use the whole pack, but you're going to use, you're probably going to use most of them. I think I had 9 left over from my pack. So you're going to kind of just fold it in half and then cut them. Okay, and then you're going to take your 6" by 8 inches and you're going to basically just roll it. See, not too tight and not too loose. And then I'm just going to put it in between my thumb and my finger, and I'm going to take the next one and lay that on top of it, the third one, and there you go, you have 3. Go ahead and cut any excess strings. Then you're going to take your pipe cleaners and you're going to kind of pinch them, and whoops, and you're just going to kind of twist them good 2 times. There you go. Let's go ahead and make another roll. So you're going to take it, you're going to roll it, put it in between your fingers and your thumb. Second one, and then your third one. So bundles of 3. There you go. Squeeze them together and twist. Okay, so there you go. And now what you're going to do, the reason why we have 2 different colors of the mesh is we're going to do the bottom right here. So basically this wire wreath has sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so there's 6 sections. Okay, so 2 sections at the bottom of the wired wreath, you're going to make it light brown, and that's going to represent the sand or the dirt. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically go ahead and put it on the top. I'm putting it on the top wire, and then you're just going to give it a couple of good twists, and then you're going to cut that excess off. Okay, and then you're going to skip the next one, and on the third, so you're going to put it on the first one and then skip and then put it on the third one. Okay, you're going to put it there, turn it around, and you're going to twist it. And then you're going to kind of like, when you start filling this up, because you're going to do 2 sections to represent, you know, the dirt or the sand. So it's going to be from here to here. This is going to all be light brown. So you're just going to put one on the top and on the top wire, and then you're going to skip a wire and then put another one. And the reason why you're skipping one is because if you put too many, it's going to be just too full. So you're just going to keep rotating that, and you're just going to fill the 2, the 2 sections on the bottom. Now, the 4 sections on the top, you're going to put the blue mesh. Okay? So the 4 sections on the top is going to be blue mesh. And you're basically going to cut it the same way I cut the tan mesh, the light brown mesh. You're just going to roll it out, and then you're going to cut 8 inches. And you're just going to do bundles of 3. And you are going to use all 5 rolls. I think the dollar store sells them. It's like 6 inches by 5 yards. So you are going to use all that. Now, if you get the blue mesh at some at a craft store, they usually have like 10 to 15 yards in a 6 inch. So you're not going to use all 5. You're not going to need 5 rolls. So you're going to kind of eye it from there. But I'm just telling you what I used. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all filled up. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so you see the blue on top? That represents the sky. And then the bottom, that represents, you know, the sand. It's very beautiful. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start putting your embellishments on here. This is a very easy wreath to make. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nativity scene that I already put my pipe cleaners on the side, and I'm going to kind of push this down a little bit so I can, you see how full that is? And that's skipping every other wire on the wreath, and it's really full. So I'm going to push this down, and I'm going to kind of snuggle that nativity scene in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this towards the back and find one of the sections back here so I can attach it. Let me see. Okay, pretty much got that one. Now I'm going to do the other one, bring it towards the back, then find another section. Oh, let me see. I'm going to flip it over so we could, there you go. So I got this one here, and let me see if I could put it in the same position or the same wire. Okay, so this looks like that, pretty even. You see that? Just snug it on there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring it down the bottom. You're just going to kind of try to secure it and then bring it back up the top. So right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter how you put how you attach it, long as you make sure that it's attached nice and tight so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so I got that side nice and secure. I just basically wrapped it around 2 of the wires. Now I'm going to do the same to this one. Try to pull it nice and tight. Then just kind of wrap it around there. Okay, now let's flip it back over. Try to bring it to the front. There you go. That looks good. And now you're going to take your star, nativity star, and you're going to kind of try to center it above the center of the nativity scene. And I do have a blue pipe cleaner on the star, so I'm just going to kind of open it up and stick it in my frame of my wreath. Okay, kind of just pull it to the back, and you're going to kind of want to just put it in there. Okay, now let me flip this also and kind of Twist. You don't want to put it too tight because you don't want it to be all up in the wreath. Just give it a couple good twists and then cut the excess off and then fold it in there. Okay, now let's flip it back over. There you go. Okay. And you can even glue it, you know, just put a little dab of glue on there once you get it where you want it. You can just kind of dab it in there. Okay, so now we have the star. We have the nativity scene. And I am gonna put a little bit dabs of glue in the back here. Okay, and now, so now you can do one of two things. You can take these stars, and like I said, I got these from the dollar store from the craft section, and I painted them white. So you can add your stars throughout the blue. You don't have to if you don't want. I'm just kind of like trying to position them to see if I do like them. And I'm just going to glue these on here if I do decide to use them. And I think they look kind of nice, to be honest with you. So you can put the stars, or I did also buy these fairy lights at the dollar store. You can also add the lights. I thought these were white, but they're blue. But they actually look really nice. I had them in here, but then I took them out so I could show you guys. But you can intertwine these, and you can also put pipe cleaners around this and then tie this to the wreath itself. And as far as the battery compartment goes, you're just going to bring it to the back, and then you're going to zip tie it so it could be nice and tight. And then you can have it in the back there. So easy access to turn it on and off. So if you like the lights, by all means add the lights. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the stars. I really like the way that they look. So I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to kind of put them where I position them. And I'm just going to kind of just dab some glue on there and put them on there. And they attach pretty easily to mesh. So let me go ahead and get this one back here. Like that. Try not to burn yourself. And attach this one, like right here. There you go. I'm going to do these over here. Now, I do have more of these stars, but I don't want to overdo it. Try to kind of put it where that one is. And put this one kind of like right there. Or right here, yeah. Let's just do it right here. I like it like right here. And I guess we'll put this one like right here. There you go. I mean, if you want to add more stars, add more stars. I kind of like it a little bit, you know, I don't like it too crowded, my wreath. Kind of like it like this. Gonna cut off any excess strings. Okay. So we have the stars. Oh, I just remembered. It's called Star of Bethlehem. Shame on me for not knowing that. It just came to me. Okay, so I have the Star of Bethlehem over here. And I have my nativity set in there. Now, they do have larger nativity sets, so I kind of wish I had bought a larger nativity set so it could stand out more, but I did not. I wasn't sure, you know, but if I make another one, I will definitely buy a larger nativity set. They had a really nice one for $8. I almost got it, but I didn't. So basically that is it. That's your wreath. Now, like I said, you can add the lights, which I think I am going to add the lights to it. It's very easy. You know, you just put the lights in there and then attach it with pipe cleaners to the wreath, and then you're going to attach the battery pack to the back with some zip ties to make sure it's nice and secure. And there you have it, a beautiful Christmas nativity wreath. It's very simple to make. Okay. All right then. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming DIYs. Until our next creative rendezvous, stay inspired.